Again. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Mr. Ezekiel. So I gave you an assignment yesterday, right?
Yes.
You had to submit it. What happened?
I submitted. I thought you asked me about the assignment in the class.
I thought what?
I thought I was going to be like asked about the assignment, then I thought it's an oral assignment.
Oral. Oh, really? We don't do oral,
Yes.
because oral will not prove enough of your knowledge. But if you put it into something and you send it in and it was being reviewed, they will score you. That is what will count.
Okay, I'm supposed to write it down, then
Exactly. Type it. If
is
you
it
want
I
to
write
type
it
it,
on my notice?
you are supposed to write it on notes or something, then maybe not do it into typing, then send to the support or send to me. Have you done that? Or you have it often?
I have it often. I just like sketch it down on a piece of paper.
It should not be often. That is it. Your trading plan should just be beyond often. I have a diary here with me. I have a diary here with me in my office right now, and everything is there. Trading plan, rules, everything are there. It is must be written down. At times you just come out to visit it again and look at it. Oh, I said this. I must go to this. I must stick to it. It must be written down. Am I talking? It must be written down beyond your head. Yes, beyond your head. Beyond the head, you have it. Of course, we are intelligent. We can remember. We have this, but it must be written down. Someone said something that a goal that is written down is more realistic than a goal you have in your head. Like, because to push you, by the time you go over it again and you see, it will propel you. Because that propensity of you having to written down will push you more than having it on your head. And whatever you write down, you tend to always remember again. Whatever you bring out from your head and you jot it down, there is 70 to 80% for you to remember than whatever you do not bring out from your head. So you just have it there. You don't write it down. You have a tendency of flowing out or flying away. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. So I'll be expecting that either sent to me or to the support. We'll be really appreciate it. Tomorrow, that should be maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll always give you more time because it's too close. From now to Wednesday, yeah, till the next class will happen. Waiting on Wednesday. You can sit down properly and write out. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. So what did we discuss yesterday? So let's know if you really get what we're talking about. Then we can proceed. What did we discuss yesterday?
Discuss about psychology.
Right, and what are the things you understand and what are the things can you say? Because I didn't tell you this. If you're able to scale, but I am afraid if one month will be able to warrant you this. But for all those 3 to 6 months, they used to, after their classes with us, we have done exam for them and they need to pass. They have the ability of having to make money with the company. Some of them could be staffs as account managers and some other things like that could be making them money. But I am afraid that this 1 month may not warrant you of such anyway, and it will see. But it is what it is anyway. But let's see what you can do. Let's see how it can go. So tell me, what did you learn yesterday? And let's see. Well, from there we can kickstart. What did you learn yesterday? What are the things you really learned that stick to your brain about psychology?
I learned about psychology, how to control your mindset when trading, control your fear, and then greed, knowing when to get out and enter the market. Control your mind generally, not to be anxious, anxiety, nervousness. Like sometimes you are always nervous to enter the market, fear of missing out, doubting yourself. All those things have to do with psychology. And I went back to read more about it online and I get some insight. Like I need to, and being overconfident too is not good. when you think you're overconfident and it affects you in your trading and all those things. And doubting yourself, because sometimes you be scared of be having doubt that this trade might not work, and at later on when you watch it play out, it later goes your way and you just like and I was doubting myself that this trade is not going to work out and all those things.
Are
So
you there?
that's it. Yes.
It's okay. That's good. Awesome. I love the one part that you said there. I love the fact that you said after you're done with the psychology class, you went back to study. You went back to do more research about yourself, about more about it. That is one of the best way to learn. Yeah, that's one of the best way to learn. Just like a student that the lecturer comes in and they takes you. Of course, you cannot cover everything once. And you went back, the little topic he has taken you or he has taught you, you went back to which to something that you may not even touch or you may not even come to his head. You have gone back to go and what? You know, make more research, put more light into what you already have, add more information, more knowledge to what you already know. You know, this kind of stuff will blend you more beyond others. To really, such students would definitely be different by the time exam comes and they set questions. This man not said this one for us. Though not this topic, but he didn't tell us this one because of what? But someone else will. He didn't tell us, but I read it. How? Because you were more explorer. You explore more. You're more deeper. You went deeper and stuff like that. You get more knowledge. It will help a lot. So that interests me a lot, and that's one of the best way to learn. Because as far as we are concerned, this mammoth may not do you more, but it can be these classes can learn more after the class, come back loaded to really and come and ask questions, load us with questions. That's what I tell students. I don't like complacent students. Load us with questions, ask us, let us be able to answer you so that you get value for your real stuff. Ask us questions shows that you have gone and learned something you have learned. Because you have learned, so it shows you have explored, shows you have gone deeper to what we taught you. Then we'll be so glad. Ask us questions so able to answer you because by the time you become more interactive, then you are learning. But if it become just one sort of a thing, and then you don't go back, it might not stick. But by the time you have already gone into some research and everything, you come in and then you are come on, it will look more sense. It will make more sense, and of course, it will accelerate your learning for us. And that's one of the things we want. We don't want whereby you will come. Yeah, we have a lot of people like have gone through mentorship of this one, have done it, and yet they are still not, solid. They are still not solid enough. That is one of the things that we despise here, and of course, we do not want any of our students to be a partaker of such, having to go through some of our stuff and then yet still sorting all around. We surely love to give as much as concrete as we can give to such students, as much as we can, so that it will not be, we do this one here. How many? Because one of the things about this thing is that just pick up a strategy and stick to it for life. Everybody is using the same strategy, just in a different uniform. It's just like you saying a university. I want to go and learn doctor in the Unilag. I want to go and doctor in this one. They are what teaching you the same thing, but in different university. That's the same thing. So any strategy, SMU, other flow, support of resistance, cycle level, trend line, any strategy you're using, they are all speaking the same language. They are all what showing the direction of either to buy or to sell. That's all. That's telling you one, two things, either to short or to long. Everybody is all speaking the same, but in different languages, just like Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. Are you Yoruba or you are Hausa? Which state are you from? Sorry, let me ask.
Yoruba.
Yoruba, okay. Just like Yoruba will speak something in Yoruba. English will say it in English. Hausa will say it in Hausa. Yeah, what? Yeah, it's still what? Same thing, but in what? In different language. That is exactly what strategy means. So people keep, that's why you keep, tell me, you kill yourself. Best is to stick to what you are. By the time you go on to advance, you understand that, it's even the same thing. I can actually be adding it to it. Add this one to this one, add this one to this one, and make it my own. That's one of the things we did. Then, when you're growing up, you had something, we had it, and then make it our own, and hone it finally, and become our strategy. And it will not do you a great one. then because it is just the same language, but speaking in different, it's the same message, speaking in different languages. Someone is saying, I want to go in Hausa. Someone is saying, I want to go in Igbo. Someone is saying, I want to go in English. Someone is saying, I want to go in Yoruba. So they are all what communicating something, but that's exactly what strategy means. So I get Bibles when people say, strategy, I want to find this strategy. Strategy is bad. You gotta find indicator. When this is blue, when it is green, when it is yellow, when it is purple, when it is pink, do this. No, don't kill yourself with all this kind of stuff. No, anything that works for people, I always advise you stick to it. Indicators stick to it. But when I was growing up then, I used to go to indicators. But later on, I realized they are shams. The indicators are to me actually, but some people are using it fine and they're doing good. So I believe it requires action a lot because it's the strength of the market. It has much strength. So that is that. So I will be able to debunk that strategy of a thing that you are actually struggling with doing one way and the other, so that you get understanding about strategy now. You don't like people to bamboozle you. Hey, I'll give you strategy. Even though the strategy itself is even 10% of the market. One of the key things that is even like is only your mindset. That's why you have to wire you that in your first class mindset of the market.
Yes.
Are you there?
That is not literally.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like the structure. Good. It's even your mindset. The mindset goes the next one that goes following is strategy. Even strategy is even the least ever. People I want to give you one strategy is mad. It's just strategy. If you use it, you will this is not about strategy. Even strategy is because the market is so volatile, so wild, and so dynamic. You are dealing with yourself. You are facing the screen, you are facing everything that is dealing with you and that person. You're not dealing with the client. Whereby you have to close the client. Let me close this client, man. Let me close this customer. It's not about you're dealing with yourself, your inner self. So it has to do a lot beyond the chart, beyond the act. The act, everything is simple. The solution is just chart is simple. So that is why no one should be able to bamboozle you on I want to give you a best strategy. This one is it. Stick to one. Just look into it. Even though that's why you look at it, by the time you know that it's just one thing it's talking about. By the time you go on, so there's no strategy. I see that just talking about one or two things that you're selling your bank. That's just it. So there's nothing that is only way where everybody will be able to pitch in. I want to sell this strategy for you. And I hope that has been sink into you. No one will be able to bamboozle you on just about you saying about to buy or sell. That is it. So if I have one that is working for me, I can stand there. I can even have the little one. Look at it. The difference of one thing I can pick from what you are doing. You add it up to what you have. That's all. That's how it should be. If one really want to learn and grow so fast, more than I used to today. No. Aside from that, those strategies should also be tested over time. When we go into the chart now, I always expect you to go back to some of our students to do very well. You want to teach them, they will go back and go and learn. Coach, I've learned those more. I discovered that this and this happened. Yes, that's what's happening. Oh, that's it. But you help me to learn more. So after you've given all the stuff, you go back to go and do the back testing yourself. As if you're knowing the market, you just go back and begin to check if I'm to I'll say, is it really sell? Yeah, it's really buy. You check the game, I'm to I'm to buy. You're able to look at it. I've gotten in here, I want you to have gotten in. So you want to back test it yourself and see how far you can go on that. That is where we're going to chart. That is the simplest thing. I think it's simplest thing. Once your mindset is set right, your risk management is on point, my dear, you are good to go. And you are not in the ways of you're not in the ways of I want to quick. That's why I said this thing is even good for someone that I swear to you, someone that if you can someone that is only starting up, probably 14, 13, I was not even have in mind that I would want to make that move. I just want to have a skill that could make me, that could exploit me, that could blow me off maybe in the next 2 to 3 years and I'll be forever okay. That is what's called for the Forex market. Because it's very, very good. So then I just advise you, if you have the venue to go to university, go. But God, please stick to this. I always tell people. Nigerians and Africans, I've seen it, everybody, but we have the opportunity, without the opportunity, I wouldn't have gone to university. To go and do what? To go and do what there? That's it, to go and do what? Even your professors will not be able to buy Lambo. I don't know if so.
Yes.
Will they buy Lambo? No, have you ever seen? This, yes, I've never seen a person buy Lambo. Never. You will never. Even your politicians have seen the money to buy the Lambo. So what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? So I used to advise if you have opportunity, if you don't have, come on, stick to something like this. Give yourself the time. Don't be in a hurry to want to sort bills. If you are not that age, you not push you to want to sort bills because you'll still be under under your parents. And of course, some funds you see, put it into, you just didn't make it. You just, that is very good. That's right. But if someone is becoming a major demand for bills, the pressure will be there. That's why you need to fight with greed, to fight a lot of things. But at that age, you will still be able to manage. That's why it's always good when you see people that start like that, they go so far. You see them at 20, they're already making bastard and crazy billions. These are the things where, of course, you didn't start up early enough, have to be going to a 9 to 5 first and all of stuff like that. Call it now, okay? I think sure, get. So that is it. I hope you you understand that part, right?
Yeah,
Awesome. So
I understand.
okay. Awesome. So today I want us to you made mention of two things which I jotted down: psychology and risk management. Good. So I want us to talk about the mentality behind risk management. Then our next class we go into practical. There's a mentality behind risk management. That is to say, people will tell you that I have one of the foreign mentor I follow who said something that get a time he left his job 9 to 5 and then something happened and he has to focus and then was getting the chart right. He did it rightly, was doing the right thing, but he was still making that box was still making that thing into his account. Then he sought out to someone and someone said, let's send me your stuff. And they send me, someone look at this credit plan, strategies and everything. He said, bro, you paid the money, he paid the person actually, sometimes tons of money. So you said, bro, you lack risk management. Go and do that. I paid you money now. I want to do. He said, that's what you already know some things. I said, you like it. I was like, are you kidding me? So my money had just gone that way. You have to sit down and look at himself. That's the that's why I said, well, even the best way to live in them, time where you don't need the money. It's not saying you don't need money, but I said when you don't need all the bills are not heavy on you. Or someone that is quite very okay, you just wanted to have this issue, then you don't begin to see the move. Because the pressure of greediness, the indiscipline, everything will not be as on the high side. You should just be calm. The emotional, you will not be on the line. The emotional about you will not be on the line like that. You will not be on the line. Like someone that needs bills to pay, that have school fees, that have children, that have kids, or a young guy that is just growing up, he knows what is going on in the society, you just want to match up, you need to get some things, no stop. To propel him to want to, their pressures. It's normal. So he was like, wow, what are you telling me? Then look into his strategies and they look into his stuff and they begin to apply it, and that was how the results keep coming. That was it. So one thing about risk management is what? Risk management will always be key. However, it's fit to be said than done, because if you start it now, and the strategies keep working for you, you make in a week you clear everything, you clear all, you got no loss. By next week, that's as psychology comes in again, and this might be next week you feel like, come on, I won. It was a winning streak. It was a crazy one. That's why sometimes in the VIP it happens. It's normal. And so we see it's crazy streak. The next week you just see it might be all losses. Imagine crazy streak without the loss of over 24 trades or 27 trades. All losses. 3 losses, 2. It could be 2. You just see how come. It happens. So you sometimes want to feel you won it crazily last week, within this week, and then this time around you might even it's that mind. So that's why you should always be the same person. That might want to propel you to forget the risk management, or be overconfident, or begin to assume you're on top of the market, or something you just the mind in the way the mind works. It works in such a way that once you take a step to look back, it will be hard until that steps slip you backward. Not because I didn't use risk management. Shit. Do you understand? Am I talking?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Good. So if you get a step, if you take a step, you take another step, you get to the top until that top send you back down at the bottom again. That's when you realize that I didn't do some things when I was even going to the top. You know, that's it. That's what used to happen. So this management is all said than done. You start it today. You use it today or a trading plan. So it has to require total discipline. Total and
yes, discipline.
Total. So this management works alongside with discipline. So what you can sometimes you can. So I will split it into two ways for you: how you can best trade and how you can manage yourself in this management. People say, then you ask me that why are those people who are doing buying Lambos? How are they buying? Now these questions around this management. That's why I will turn that under $10 of this. I know it's management. I need to juju. That's it. So because I love to be realistic and use analysis, use real life scenarios so that it will sync well. So it's a key. As a matter of fact, that is a key. You get to always forget yourself along the way. What's your bonus and do you find or this is going fine? You just begin to just yourself open up positions. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Yes.
You're not
Yes.
just change it. Perhaps you're using 0.2. This is about student. 0.5 and you won. And that is going fine. Just see yourself turning to 10. I immediately you should not start going, just come back again. Against you. That's where you will not go against you and you are lost. You know, all you wipe out all your profits. Is happened to you before?
Mm-hmm.
So it will not wipe out your profit, or even if you are smart enough, if you close it, or some people I don't even have mine, or they don't even know that if you not close, it's not keep now going direction again. You see what happened? You want to call?
Yeah.
Time you close, that same time you closed, you might just go, bam, just push. Within a 2 or 3 seconds, pop. Just do 20, 30 pips. Fuck! And that 10, this is as you open, 0.10. They are giving you about $30, $40 instant. I was like, fuck! Like you have the time contemplated, should I still enter or not? If I yeah? Okay. So for some people that do not have strategy, you think because that's move, you have to come back with it. Now to sell again. Because you have seen a lot of scenarios, people buy and sell. You say, oh the fuck, this is not it. You're gambling. You're not really done, the stuff will never come to the test. You keep going by, you're not going to again. I'm saying a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they're big scenarios to us. So tell us that so we know you can cite your example, you can cite many things, you can cite 10 examples. Out of that 10, 5, 6, 7 will be the scenarios with you. But what we have reached to it, what students, you know, just it. The one I told you yesterday, someone keep doing it. So I have done it before, actually, too. Why I told you I opened buy limits and buy sell. Then I was thinking, this thing will only go 2 ways. You can go here and go here. No matter now. I open good. Oh, yeah, 100. He blew that day. I never knew some of our students. I've been that some couple of years back. Some of our students did it, you know. Someone who just started going asking to enroll, you know, sharing his experience to us. That's one thing that I feel to have to enroll for mentorship, you know. I just want to bypass. So if that thing works for him the first time, we want to be doing it more. It's not strategy. It's not. It's just a gambling style that we want to bypass the market. So such things happens a lot. So you get to carry the way and not sticking to your risk management. Once you reach 0.2, just open change it to 0.10. Change to 0.10. So you get, even though you're changing, it's not a problem. My problem should be what calculative move. If you're not changing now, I'll calculate it. What is my stop loss? My stop loss is 20 pips. 0.10 of 20 is what? I'll lose $20. I'm not confident in losing $20 in this another account with the position I've already opened. I've already opened 0.5 and the 2.5 is on 40 pips. So I want to spend $20 loss. If I lose both, assuming it didn't go my way, that's $40. Will I be okay? Cool with 40 out of $100? That's the question. But many traders don't do the calculation. Just so that works along with what psychological, your psychology and of course your calculations. You have to be able to calculate your mental condition well. I tell people that Risk management is not Excel. Yes, write it down. Risk management is not that accepting Excel. Risk management is beyond Excel. Also, risk management is not having those having 0.1. Am I talking? In case
Yes.
you know that. They will say risk management. Okay, risk management 0.1. Risk management. It's not like that. That's risk management. It doesn't mean having to reduce your stop loss or having to reduce your stop loss or your position, having to reduce your lot sizes that you're opening because of what you are. It's like let me use 0.1 it's like that. No, I can be on 0.1 management. What do I mean? I'm totally good. That's why we have to talk about what's the mentality behind this management. In the calculations, we go into the practice, the practical and show you everything calculation. So risk management is beyond what? Beyond I'm releasing my stop loss. I'm releasing my position from 0.0. I think because I'm using 0.10. That one, if you move like this, you can just wipe me out. Let me use 0.1. It's my name. If there is 0.1 and your stop loss is 70 or 80 pips, you would lose almost 70 in your cost you have lost. Am I talking to someone? Guy.
Yes.
Let me come again. If you use 0.1 and stop loss is like 100, let's calculate it. 0.1, that means you use 100, it's like 100. You lose, let's calculate it. If you use 0.10 and your stop loss is 100, that means you use $100. Maybe so.
Yes.
If you use 0.10 and your stop loss is 100 pips, that means you lose $100 because 0.10 moves in 1 pips. Are you there? 1 pips in
Yes.
other places is 10. That is $10. You use $10. Is that correct? So that means
Yes.
0.1. Please, I don't want you to be carried away. You are lost. Just let me back. 0.1 in 10 places. That will make up with 0.10. Is that right?
Yes.
So that means 0.1 in 10 places. It will make 1, 2, that will make that one. That means if you will lose, it's not $10 or $20. So that's so it's also what it's about your calculation. If I'm using this 0.5 or 0.10, how much am I willing to risk? And more importantly, what I tell people is that this market is just a calculation and it's smart about it. If I have a big lot size, some people don't understand that. You have used to look at the trade. It's giving me 40 pips, but it's still a good trade. 40 pips lot size, Excel. Let me use 40 pips lot size. I'm using 40 pips. 40 pips is a big lot size, though. If I'm using 40 pips, if I now use 0.10, if I lose that way, I'll use $40. Am I okay losing $40 on my $100 account? Yes or no? Yes. I was like, yes or no? No. That's it. Now,
No.
I'm using 20 pips. That's $40. That's 40 pips. No, if I not see opportunity to use what? 20 pips. Even I don't want to be greedy about it as well. Sometimes 20 pips or 10 pips might be too small. But if you want to give me more allowance, if you are sure that this trade is good, the allowances you put it, will show you the particular and everything. How to set the lot sizes, not to spike it out or eat your Excel. Everything will go into particular. I want to just talk about the mentality behind everything now. So those things can stick first, then can go into particular. So you are mixing everything together. That particular comes in, you'll be able to blend and you'll be fine. You don't have issues with any of them. Good. So by the time you now look at it that, and I have an opportunity to use 20 pips. If I use 20 pips, and I can increase now my stop loss to what? It's 0.20. Just a plenty, and I'm using 20 pips. I will still use the same what? $1. I say, I'll be able to make much more if it goes my way. So, I say, this again, you know what? It's never about 0.1 or it's just about reducing your loss time or this. Before you find out, never again, I used to think it's just about this 0.1. Stay by it. No, that's not risk management. That's why you see so people will still make money with it because of what they know they are risking. They know what you're going to calculate it. They will show you everything calculation. If you should have an idea about it, then we'll lend you more on it. So they will calculate what they will risk. So it goes along with your Excel. What you risk, if you go against you, how much you will lose and everything. That's risk management and everything. You just calculated it. And one thing about this is that calculate your losses first before you calculate the profits. All beginners always want to what? They don't want to lose at all.
Calculate their profit first.
They don't want to profit. They don't thinking about the profit first. It's not sporting bet. It's not Arsenal Chelsea. It's not, they call them, odd 1 or 2. 2.1 over 2.2. It's not it. It's not about 2.2. It's not about 2.1. So it is not. So you have to apply to what? This first. Then you have to ascertain your profit. Okay, this week I'm not going for what? 1 ratio 2, 1 ratio 3. That is how it should be. That's trading. That is professionalism in trading. But people who always, what is it? Even the signal can even go wrong. We'll show you something. Can even go, even the insurance signal can even go wrong. We did a video. That signal is, I think I said yesterday, was meant to give us 12 pips. He gave just 40. I was shocked. What the crazy shit is? How are you coming back? Because I saw it. I already saw the printing of the candle. I see up top. To us up top now. But I don't know, this candle is not good. I was expecting it. I was already sleeping that this one will go far. I might just say, take your trade. Just look at it. Fuck. And I was like, fuck. I already closed for the day, left the trading room. I'm like, fuck. So some things happen like that. Okay, it happens like that often and often times. So risk management is about all of these things, and we'll come into them by calculations by the time we start practical. Do you have any questions? We'll still explain.
No. But so
Okay.
which is always good to calculate your losses before you calculate your profit, right?
Exactly, sir. Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And I want to ask, what is the best loss size for $100 account? Is
Loss
it
size.
0.001?
Okay, good. Let me go talk about this. Good. I did mention about something that how do those people even those people that even buy get to flip and everything like that? Because the thing about risk management, you should as a student of ours, you should always have 2 accounts. There should have to be a professional trader. You should have at least 2 accounts. Just try to. We used to advise. You have money. We should advise you. You get profit. It's possible. And if possible, you don't have much to anyone. Some people do not fit them actually. Not fit their steady style. But you can split it, get it. So any account you have funded that is so less, some people $100 maybe so much for them. Some people is $10. Anything that you can lose, anything that you know that is that you can actually let go, that is convenient, that is very comfortable for you. I used to tell people that money is relative. Some people can afford to lose $1,000. Someone can afford to lose $500. Someone can afford to lose $100. If I okay, me, I can afford to lose $1,000. Any fund. So if I can afford to lose $1,100, then that is a primary, is a main account for me. Then I must be a what's going to be. Something I can afford to lose. Then I can trade it with aggressive trading. I always got to our trading. We call it aggressive trading and conservative trading. If you want to trade those things conservatively, you can risk 5-10%. That is aggressively. You want to you are intending to double it or just make any. And then you also have in the back of your mind. Well, we did a video on this thing too. We put it out on YouTube. So I'm back in mind that if this is lost, I'm willing to take it, the risks. But your main account, that you know that if this is $100, this account for $100, whichever it may be, this one I want to be on strictly risk management. That's how to trade professionally. You separate, so I don't have emotions on I want to flip today, I want to manipulate today, I want to balance today, I want to do compensative trading today. Tomorrow I want to do aggressive. No, you already know where you are aggressively trading. This account is on aggressive.
Yes.
Blow it up and blow it up. And you already know that this one is conservatively. So that's how to trade. Any other question? I hope that's answered. I'm more expanded.
Okay. That means someone has told me that it's good to have 2 accounts. One like a flipping account, then your
how your money is. How you can make
normal account that you use proper risk management.
Exactly. That's how
so that you don't blow the account. Your
flipping
flipping account, you can lose the account. So the flipping account.
You don't mind. You see money again, you come back. That's how. If it is $10, don't force yourself to be. 50 must not be what is much. Anything that is convenient and comfortable. If you lose it today, now you know. More fuck. You know, cry. If it's $10, comfortable with it. Why you $20? Just comfortable with that. More time goes on, you keep going. That's it. And if it is other that is also a main account, for this, you're trading it with risk management. Know what you're calculating, and know what you're rating, and know what you're using. That's it. Exactly how to trade. Professionally, we are teaching you a professional style of trading. Yeah. Any other question?
Yes. No.
No other question. Please, on that assignment, we were expecting it to come in at least Tuesday or Wednesday. Send it to any of our team, or send it to my DM. We'll review it and we'll talk about it in the next class. By next class, we're going into practical on each of these things And of course, we look into the chart and diverse, and of course, bisect everything that we need to know. And by then, I'm sure you definitely enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for joining me once again today, Mr. Ezekiel. I catch you up again next weekend. Thank you so much and have a wonderful night rest. Bye for now.